The case of the exploding suppressor. Not this one, but I'm sure many of you will find this interesting. If you follow me on Instagram, that's Ben Steger over at Instagram. I'm not hard. Well, I'm kind of shadow banned, so I might be hard to find. You have to type in the whole name, but it's just my name, Ben Steger, at Instagram. I posted some pictures of an exploded suppressor and generated tons of comments, tons of guys talking about it. So I thought I'd explain what was going on with that. So at work today, I was training with a law enforcement agency. Doesn't really matter which one for the purposes of this video, but some of the guys there had an old can. It wasn't an RC2. It was an older one that I don't remember if I haven't used it extensively. I don't know if I've even shot one before, but they had an older one, Safari or Surefire. I think like a 212. I don't know. And the guys were just like, "Hey, let's uh, let's shoot this thing really hot." So it was a case of 6, 8 magazines, like more than one guy shooting. It was on semi-auto for a while, and dude's finger got tired. And there's people just feeding mags, just feeding it, and shooting as much as possible, as fast as possible until, again, the pictures of the actual suppressor over on Instagram, but this thing was just blew up. It sounded weird. I wish we'd have got it on video. Nobody thought anything catastrophic was going to happen, but um, it was like a thump. It was like the guy fired a round. It was like boom, 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 and the side of the suppressor blew out. Very interesting to see a failure like that. This particular suppressor, I've shot, uh, I think 8 magazines through as fast as I could pull the trigger on semi-auto. It got glowing red hot, but nothing that I could observably say was bad happened. But this other one was pretty old, and it gave up the ghost. Like I said, a lot of people interested in that situation. I don't know, for obvious reasons, I guess. People like watching equipment fail. Um, for me, it wasn't. I guess it wasn't super surprising that the suppressor failed, but it was fairly catastrophic. The muzzle device was bent, like bent in. It looked like it melted or broke. I'm not sure exactly what caused that. Probably the heat. Um, but yeah, I was impressed they got the suppressor off the muzzle device because it was pretty jacked up when we looked at it. So should you do something like this? Obviously not. You should not do this with your personally owned suppressors. If you're a guy like me and you got to wait on these tax stamps to get these things, you probably don't want to do this with your suppressor. But you definitely want to watch other people do it because it's very funny. So that's the story. Questions, comments, put it down below. But pretty benign, just an exploded suppressor, people.